What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking our magnets and investigating one of America's most dangerous creeks, Coldwater Creek, where radioactive waste connected to the Manhattan Project went unmonitored for years, contaminating the creek and affecting families who live nearby. We'll be searching multiple bridges today, pulling up metal straight from the river and testing each and every find for radiation. So with that said, guys, let's hop into today's video. All right, everybody, we just threw in, we got our first connection. Ooh, this is pretty heavy. Oh wow, this is really heavy. I don't know what we got. All right, our first find looks like it's gonna be a pipe. All right, look at that, some sort of pipe. All right, guys, let's get that sign real quick. Hopefully it's magnetic. It is, we got it. We got the sign. Oh, it fell off. Okay, unfortunately the sign is not magnetic. I moved it, but I got something else coming up. Looks like we have a piece of rebar. All right, we just threw it back in. We have another click immediately. Oh, this is heavy. Oh, I think it fell off. Let's pull up, see what we got. I think we got a hammer. No way. We just got a hammer. Look at that, guys. We just got a hammer. All right, everybody, let's grab our meter, test our first three finds for radiation. Oh wow, this is highly radioactive, guys. Look how radioactive it is. 11.7, 14.7, 15.4. This is crazy. Guys, that is super radioactive. They went all the way to almost 18.7. Right over there is where the place where they dumped all the material. This is where it all leaked into the river. All right, I just threw it back out there. We have another click. There was a lot of metal right here. I think we got a railroad spike. All right, our first railroad spike in the pile. I think we got another railroad spike. Oh, it's not a spike. It's some sort of scraper. Check that out. That's cool. Found an old scraper of some sorts. All right, let's throw it back out there. All right, we got another connection straight down. Let's pull up. Looks like we got a lot of slag. What is this? Look at that, some round ball. Is that a grape shot cannonball? I think we found a grape shot cannonball. All right, everybody, let's test our cannonball real quick. It is climbing. It just jumped to 30, 31, 29 to 30 CPS per second. This little ball right here is extremely radioactive. Holy cow. Let's test by magnet. This thing is going off. The magnet is still testing at low radiation, pretty low, pretty normal rates, about a 6.1, almost a 7, pretty normal, nothing too crazy. Just had another connection. Let's pull up. I believe it's something small. We got something small on it. What is this? Some sort of metal spike. We got an old nut. Look at that. We got a little tiny saw blade. What is this? We have a key lanyard. Look at that. All right, we got something big again. At least it feels big. We got a piece of rebar. All right, I think we got something else. We do. We got like a shirt. What is this? It's a piece of plastic. Oh, it's just a piece of plastic. All right, we just threw it back in there. We have another connection. This is really heavy. Wow, this is super heavy. And we got a pipe. Haha, look at that, we just got a pipe. Some sort of sewage pipe, I'm guessing. That's been down here for a while. All right, guys, let's test this pipe that we just found. Let's stick this inside and see how radioactive it is. All right, we're at like a 14.5. That is crazy. All right, let's toss it right there. And just like that, we have another connection. Oh, we got the wall. This ain't good. Oh, we just had that metal wall right there. All right, everybody, unfortunately we did not find that much stuff here, which does not surprise me. This does not really look like a dumping ground. So we have another bridge picked out about 2 blocks away. It's more into like a city area where people could throw stuff off of. So let's grab our gear, go over there and see what else we can find. All right, everybody, we are at our second location. Unfortunately, we cannot magnifish this spot, but we can explore it. I just found something cool. If you look right there, there's a laptop. Let's go down there and grab that laptop. We'll do some more exploring down there and seeing what else we can find. Look at the laptop. The whole screen's busted up on it. Let's go ahead and just walk down here and see what else we can find. All right, guys, I just found something really cool. This is the first time I've ever found something like this. If you look right there, it's a drone. I think it's a drone. It is. I just found a drone. Holy cow. That is awesome. My first time I ever found a drone. There's also like a sign right there. Look at the sign I just found. Warning. This is one of the radiation signs. No, it's not a radiation sign. It's a fiber optic cable sign. Look at that. That's awesome. No way. Look what else I just found. I just found a knife. Heck yeah. Look at that. We just found a knife. Our first potential murder weapon today. All right, if you look right there, there's a human skull. What the heck? I thought that was real. It freaked me out. I am glad that's just a toy. All right, everybody, we are back on the bridge. We're gonna head back to the truck, but real quick, before we head to the third location, let's talk about today's sponsor. Before we keep searching this creek, I want to show you guys something we've been using during the investigation, the Radiacode detector. Since we're investigating possible radiation around Coldwater Creek, I wanted a way to safely check the area in real time while we magnet fish. What's really cool about this device, it gives live radiation readings instantly, tracks dose levels, and even connects to the Radiacode app. So you can see detailed data right on your phone while you explore. It's super small, easy to carry, and honestly perfect for investigation like this, where you want to know exactly what's around you. Huge shout out to Radiacode for sponsoring today's video and helping us safely investigate the creek. Now let's keep searching and see what else we can find today. All right, everybody, we are at our third location now. Let's grab our magnets, toss them off this bridge, and see what we can find here. All right, guys, we just threw off. We got our first click straight down. Look at that, some sort of old can. All right, once again, we got another click. Oh, we think we got some decent weight on it. This thing feels heavy. We have a couple of items on here. So we got some more rebar. Oh no, we got a file. Look at that. Heck yeah, guys, check out that old file that we found. That's cool. All right, guys, look down there. I just pulled that up. That's a car frame. This is gonna be heavy. Hopefully it stays on the magnet. Oh man, this is my biggest find today. Guys, we almost got it. No freaking way. Look at that. This thing is huge. It's a car frame. That thing's been out there for a very long time. Easily weighs 100 pounds probably. Let's throw that in the pile. That thing was huge. All right, we just threw back in the same area where I found that car frame. I'm feeling some more clicks. Nothing crazy heavy like that was. That was so heavy. I hope I do not find something like that again. Oh, we got another click. Oh, we just pulled something up out of the mud. And we got a tool. We got an old crescent wrench. Oh, look at that. We just found a really old tool. Heck yeah, our first tool today actually. That's awesome. That thing's been out there for a long time. All right, we're back out there. I'm feeling some more clicks. Oh yeah, we're definitely dragging something on the magnet. Let's pull up, let's not drag it. I think there's something on it. There is, I see something. Oh, I got a square piece of metal. Looks like I have a lid to something. Oh no, it's a sign. Dixie sign, look at that. That's awesome. I just found a sign. That's cool. All right, we just got another click. Ooh, kind of, oh, we hit something heavy. Oh yeah, this is super heavy. We have a couple of items on there. I think we got another tool. We got a car jack. I think that's a car jack. No, that's not a car jack. What the heck is this? I don't know what that is. Definitely let me know down in the comments if you guys know what that is. I've never seen anything like that. And this looks like I think it's a monkey wrench. We got an old monkey wrench. Check that out. That is awesome. We just found a monkey wrench. All right, let's throw it back out there. We're finding a lot of cool stuff right here. All right, we just connected something again. Oh, it fell off. No, I think we still got something, maybe. All right, let's pull up the magnet. I'm not for sure. We do got something. I think we got another piece to a car frame. Oh, look at that. We have another piece to a car frame. All right, I just dropped it straight down. We have a heavy click. Let's try to pull it up out of the mud. This is real. Oh, it fell off. We got a knife though. Heck yeah. We just got a knife. Look at that. We just found a knife. How cool is that? That is awesome. This is my second knife I found. We just got to click straight down. What is this? It's a pipe. I think it's a muffler or something. Oh. No way. Look at this muffler I just found. That was freaking heavy. Wow. All right, guys, I was just about to wrap it up on this side of the bridge. I thought I found a piece of scrap metal. I pulled the scrap metal off. You won't believe what I just found. All right, guys, let's look at this. I thought it was just scrap metal and a piece of rebar until I flipped the magnet over. Look right there, it's a gun. That is crazy. I can't believe I just found that. It was stuck behind this. I thought I just had this and maybe a piece of rebar. I saw this sticking out. I thought it was a little piece of rebar. It turns out it wasn't rebar. It's actually a revolver. How cool is that? That is awesome. I was not expecting to find that. That was my last throw on this side of the bridge before I moved to that side of the bridge. How cool is that? That is awesome, guys. We just found an old revolver. All right, guys, we got a good pile right now. Let's grab our radiation detector, test the metal, see how radioactive it is. If you look at it right now, it's reading at a 9.7, 9.11. That's a lot of radiation, actually, just in the air at this spot. All right, let's set it down on there. Look at it go. Oh, it's dinging off like crazy. This is definitely radioactive. That is insane. All right, guys, let's test this monkey wrench real quick, see how radioactive it is. Set it down right next to it. All right, guys, let's test this real quick and see what it is. As you guys can see, it's climbing too. Look at that, that was over 25.8. All right, guys, let's check the radiation level on this pistol. Oh yeah, it's radioactive. Look at that, that thing's going off. All right, everybody, unfortunately, all I'm finding is a bunch of heavy car parts. Like, this is getting way too heavy for me to pull off this big old tall bridge. So what we're gonna do is go over to the other side of the bridge and see what else we can find here today. All right, let's throw off and see what we can find on this side of the bridge. All right, guys, it is really shallow on this side, but I'm getting some clicks. Oh yeah, I think we got something. Oh yeah, we definitely got something. We got a piece of rebar. All right, guys, another piece of rebar. We'll start a collection right here. Look at that. We just found an old pair of pliers, and I believe this is a socket. Yeah, I think that's an old socket. That's awesome. No freaking way. What the heck is that? Is that some sort of tool? Never found anything like that before. And we found this, some sort of, I believe this might be like a bed frame. Yeah, that's definitely some sort of old bed frame. Kind of looks like a gun, really. Heck yeah. Look at that, we just found a shotgun shell. Let's go over there and grab that blue thing right there and try to get that out of the water while we're here. Hey, we got it. It's an air compressor. No way. That is heavy. Oh, look at that. We just found an air compressor. No way. That's awesome. That's a good way to end the video. All right, everybody, that's gonna wrap it up for today's investigation. Huge shout out to Radiacode for sponsoring today's video. If it was not for them, this video would not be possible. If you guys want to pick up one of these radiation detection devices for yourself, I have links down in the description. And if you want to pick up a magnet for yourself, I have a link down in the description as well. But if you guys want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe, smash that like, and thank you guys so much for watching today.